Hey YouTube! To all of my new viewers, welcome to my channel, and to all of my returning viewers, welcome back. My name is Logan, and I am a struggling artist and professional weirdo. Not a lot to say before we get to today's video. I did just want to show you guys real fast. So my second set of coasters that I have made with my new Lowly Veffy geode coaster molds, which you can find at lowlyveffy.com. I'll put it up here, and then you guys can go take a gander. It's also where I get my beautiful squeeze bottles for all of my paint. But my new coasters have finished drying, and I'm super happy with the way they turned out. I can't tell if I think I like them on this side, but then this side is also kind of cool. It's got a lot more striations on this side, but it's also predominantly silver. I think it's because I used one of my friend Diana, aka Dianka Pores. I used her sterling silver float to the top pigment. So the problem was every time I torched it, floated to the top. It still looks great. They still look cool. I think I just prefer this side where it shows some of the purple rain and pearl silver lilac, aside from just having it be predominantly silver. But yeah, so I'm gonna paint the sides probably silver, and then I will upload them on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop, excuse me, I keep on doing that during videos. It's really gross, but anyways, my Etsy shop, I will put it up here. It's just Logan Vince Artistry. Make sure that you spell my name correctly. In case you haven't noticed, my name is spelled a little bit differently than most Logans. It's spelled L-O-A-G-A-N. So yeah, just type in Logan Vince Artistry. You can find all of my work on there. All of my pieces that I've created throughout my YouTube journey are all uploaded on there. So yeah, with that being said, let's get to today's pour. So today is going to be a continuation of my Elements series. My last video, I did Earth, and I attributed it, obviously I'm kind of going off of Avatar: The Last Airbender because I'm a nerd. So Earth, aka Toph. Today's pour is going to be fire, and it's going to be centered obviously around fire and everything like that, like Prince Zuko struggling with angst, doesn't know who he is, and also like Psycho Azula, who will kill you in a heartbeat. So yeah, today's colors, same as before with the base. It's going to be Neutral Gray 5 by Liquitex Basics, and then a lot of colors today, because I wanted to try and include things for certain colors. So Cadmium Red Light Hue by Liquitex Basics, then Gold by Liquitex Basics, Crimson Red by Arteza, then Iridescent White by Liquitex Basics. This is the one that might throw people off. Pearl Sapphire Blue. I'll talk about why I did that in a second. And then Cadmium Yellow Deep Hue by Liquitex Basics. Then Cadmium Red Deep Hue by Liquitex Basics. And my favorite, Pearl Golden Hour by Arteza. Now, the reason I decided to put in Pearl Sapphire Blue by Arteza is for a few reasons. One, some fire has blue in it. So yeah, that's the main reason. But the other reason is, if you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, Azula's fire, when she's firebending, is all blue. Nobody knows why. It's probably just because she's a total badass. But yeah, so all of her fire is blue, and then also it's kind of a little nod to the scene where Zuko and Aang are meeting the Masters, which are two dragons, and the dragons breathe fire, and it makes all the colors of the rainbow spiraling up around them. So yeah, that's why I decided to add in the blue, a little nod to Azula, because even though she's psycho, Lord knows we love her. Gotta love the psychos. So with that being said, I'm gonna pause you guys, bring you down. I think I'm gonna show me flooding the canvas. And then we'll get started on tonight's pour. Be back in a second. Hi guys, welcome back. So like I said, as promised, I'm going to show you guys me pouring the base, just in case some of you are new to my channel. I want to show you just that like it really doesn't take a lot of paint to cover your canvas. So yeah, I had an eventful day today. I went with my roommate and his dad. My roommate works at a boathouse, and so I went with him and his father to help pour cement to build a new dock, or an extension of the dock for them. So I did that and was there most of the day. Kind of was interesting. I wasn't a lot of help because anyone who knows me knows I am not a handyman. Like, my father can attest to that. I am not a handyman. Anytime my dad, when I was young, needed help, I would either A, make sure I was at work or out of the house or at like a dance rehearsal, or B, I would just sit there and either not know what the heck was going on, or C, complain about it, or D, all of the above. It was normally a little bit of D, just all of the above, complaining. But yeah, so I went and helped him do that. That took a decent amount of the day, and it really wasn't too bad. I did better than I thought I was going to do. They let me mix the cement, so I was able to say I was useful. But yeah, so I did that, and then I came home and got food because Lord knows I was starving after doing that. And then watched, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the comedian Bill Burr. For those of you who aren't into like very Death Jam and very graphic, like cussing every second kind of comics, he's not for you. But I watched Bill Burr's special on Netflix, and it was hilarious. I could not stop laughing. I thought it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And I also, after watching it, realized, so I had never watched one of his specials before, but I was bored, and I've seen most of the stuff on Netflix. Hashtag thank you quarantine. So I was looking for stuff to watch, and I really love comedy. I think it's funny. It's nice to just watch comedy and like watch comedians do their stand-up. I think stand-up's like one of my favorite things. And like I've always wanted to go see a stand-up comedy show live, specifically Ali Wong. She, again, if you do not like people cussing every other second and talking about like sex, or intercourse, or very graphic about their body and their experiences, Ali Wong, not for you. But I love her. I think she's great. But yeah, so she's like my dream person to see live. But Bill Burr, watched his comedy special, thought it was hilarious, and I realized that he's actually, on top of being a comedian, is an actor. He is in The Mandalorian, season 1 and season 2. He's only in one episode in both, but still, like, being in The Mandalorian is a big freaking deal. And on top of that, I was thinking about what else I could have seen him in, because he seemed really familiar, and I realized he's also in one of my all-time favorite movies, The Heat, starring Melissa McCarthy and frickin' whatever her name is, who I can't think of. But yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite movies. He plays, and like, he plays the sibling to Melissa McCarthy, who, one of my favorite actresses. I think she's hilarious. But yeah, so I was like, it kind of has me curious as to what else he's been in. All right, so poured my base layer, torched my base layer, time to pour the colors. So I'm gonna do the same way that I did if you watched my last one, I went up and here. So I think I'm gonna do that again. just to keep with this theme. All right. But yeah, so it has me curious to wondering what else he's been in. I kind of want to see his other works, just to kind of like get a grasp for his acting career. But yeah, so did that today. So after I watched his special, I did some deep cleaning in my apartment. I didn't just clean my art room, although I did clean my art studio because it needed it big time. I cleaned the entire apartment, did a deep clean because I have some friends coming over tomorrow to watch episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I love drag queens. I think that the talent and just the showmanship that goes into it is freaking impressive. I have a lot of respect for drag queens, and also just doing that show, like, it's hard work, it's rigorous. Like, it's hard enough being a drag queen, but doing that show, freaking insane, I'm sure. So I'm super excited to watch the next episode. Super excited to see a lot of New York queens are on this one. One that I really like, named Rose, is on this episode. So I'm super excited to see what they pull out. All right, yellow, so now I'm on to cadmium red. Just a lot of colors, like I said. A lot of colors. Kind of just going real fast now because a lot of color. I'm glad that I added in that white and the blue. I think the white and the blue really add something special to it. All right. All the colors have been poured. Gonna give it a quick torch to help get any cell activation along the way. Get any cells started. All right, so now we're going to get pouring. Gonna use my good friend Charles, love him very much, to get it pouring. So we'll be right back. Okay, pretty happy with this. I am gonna fiddle around with it a little bit. I really wanna connect this part here, and I think I wanna blow out this a little bit, so. Should have worn a hat. Ooh, my hand's going right in that paint. Okay, do that. These are workflows, it's fine. Yeah, that didn't do much. All right, and then I want to blow this part out. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. The blue is a lot more dominant than I thought it was gonna be, and they mixed in and made green, which I kind of like, you know? I mean, it's it's pretty. I think it's great. I love the amount of cells that are popping up. Whenever I bring you guys in for the close-up, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, no, I'm happy with this. I think it's super cool. So I'm gonna pause you guys and then bring you in for the close-up. Be right back. All right, everyone, we're back. And just look at these cells. I'm so happy with this. It's so pretty, it's so vibrant. I think it's so cool. I love it. I love everything about this piece. It's amazing. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. And once it gets its top coat of crystal resin, it is going to be phenomenal. Now, as always, I'm gonna come around here because I have those bottles, but make sure, come here, see here? See how there's some canvas showing? Don't want that, so you're gonna come in here and you're just gonna tap, 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 tap. Tapping away. There's some canvas showing there, so just tap all of that to cover up the canvas. Do some more over here, tap under there. But yeah, I am super happy with this piece. I think it is absolutely great. Oh, forgot to show you. Come down here with a popsicle stick and just scrape. And do that around all the corners of your sides. Probably every, like 10, I do it every 10 minutes, probably like 3 or 4 times. That way you keep your composition. But yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please, please, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button, like the comments, like the video, comment anything what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, that's all from me. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.